Breaking news! It has been shown that PewDiePie is a neo-Nazi. According to our sources, PewDiePie has been making anti-Semitic jokes, showing how modern society is crazy and people are willing to do anything for the internet. Hey, it's PewDiePie! Come on, bro fist! Anti-Semitic jokes, and I'm gonna totally make people laugh. Dude, I'm gonna be like beep, 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 beep. Anyone can do anything for the internet, alright? So here's some anti-Semitic jokes coming at you. Beep, 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 beep. How does my audience think?
Bro, that's up. What do you say?
PewDiePie made these videos with anti-Semitic jokes, and he expected people to understand his point, which was people will do anything for the internet. However, these anti-Semitic jokes are still highly racist. It's highly inconsiderate, not respectful, and it's very highly offensive. So now we will start interviewing our racial justice professionals. I am an educational racial justice professional, and basically I want to say in 2010, actually in UCSD, there was this thing called the Compton Cookout, where a fraternity held a party that encouraged people to wear ghetto clothes and brought food such as watermelon Kool-Aid, and this was highly offensive. There was another event where a student left a noose on guys inside Geisel Library. The fraternity claimed that they wanted to appreciate Black culture, and the person who left the noose said this was not intended to hurt anyone. However, in reality, all these PewDiePie scandals and this Compton Cookout and the news all hurt people. Thank you. Now we'll go back to the sports racial justice professional, Blake.
Hello and welcome back to the esports section of our broadcast. I am sure that many of our viewers are aware of the popular streaming service Twitch. If you are not, it is a way for anyone to watch their favorite gamers live and interact using a chat box and options for donations. Recently, there have been blatant racist comments directed towards professional Hearthstone player Terrence Miller, who is an African-American man. These comments remain on the screen for all viewers and streamers to see, often enticing more and more similar comments. Whether it is immature ages of the viewers which is to blame, or a combination of anonymity and mob mentality, or something else entirely, Twitch and Terrence agree that changes must be made to better moderate the site's chat function. Similarly, better moderation of online activity by YouTubers such as PewDiePie would be in order. Now over to our literary analyst, Rayon.
A Letter to My Nephew is a letter that James Baldwin wrote to his nephew in 1962 regarding the history of racism in America, white people's indifference to racism, and how to best deal with racism in the future. Baldwin's letter clearly illustrates a possible reason as to why PewDiePie pushed out these anti-Semitic slurs into the public. In reference to white people who are racist, Baldwin states, quote, "They are in effect still trapped in a history which they do not understand, and until they understand it, they cannot be released from it," unquote. Connecting these words to the PewDiePie controversy, although PewDiePie's intentions may have been different, many people have criticized him for not taking into account the sensitive history Jews have faced in the world. An argument can be made that PewDiePie simply does not understand the disastrous instances and effects of anti-Semitism to Jews in recent history, and therefore allowing him to believe that it is okay for him to allow individuals to espouse anti-Semitism in public for whatever reason. I believe that Baldwin's words clearly points to why PewDiePie engaged in this behavior. And now I'm going to throw it to Yolin.
Thank you, Rayon. I'm Eating, the racial justice professional. I want to point out what's happening in the game industry. According to the Newsweek magazine, that the African American community is facing some problems in the game industry nowadays because the way the video game developers created their ideologies in their games will bring misleading impression and marginalization of African American community. The likeness and the stereotype of Black characters appearing in the video game will affect the African Americans. This is a very similar situation as in the PewDiePie controversy because its media has a power to bring influence on certain racial groups, no matter what the intention of the individuals is. So we need to learn the importance of the media to racial problems. Okay, let's throw this topic to reporter Grace number 1.
Thanks, Yulin. Okay, now we just want to make a point that PewDiePie intentions may have been good or not harmful, but these intentions may not always be seen and interpreted the way we wanted to. And the lesson of the day is that people get to say whatever they want online. It's important to be careful of the words you speak.